first cruise was in 1976. I was 11 years old.
When I was very little, at this time we would go on day boat cruises, from the city of Dresden, where I was born, to the Czech border.
And I just remember exploring the ship, looking at the brochure, getting excited about the deck plan, and we got to try all sorts of cool, new foods and things like that.
I was totally new to cruising, and so I sat with this travel agent who gave me a whole education. She taught me all about cruising, told me everything there was to know.
It changed my whole life.
I really was one of those who said cruising isn't for me. And at first it was just a weekend cruise.
It was on a little tiny ship that held 425 people called the Monterey. And they used to sail from San Francisco to Honolulu.
And it blew my mind. I said, wow, this is really something special.
This will forever be embedded in my mind. My first cruise was in 1986, which was then my girlfriend, now my wife of 30 years. And we got engaged on the MS Galileo.
My first cruise vacation was my honeymoon 36 years ago. We went on a 7-day Caribbean cruise. So I've been cruising ever since.
And to this day, I am still friends with the people I met on my first cruise.
It was a magical experience.
I was 22 years old and I took my college fraternity buddy with me, and that's about all I can tell you. So. It was a lot of fun.
We're snorkeling and probably drinking a little too much. I mean, great food and great service, and it was years ago, over 20 years ago, but what a blast.
I had the privilege of taking my mother on the Song of Flower, which is this tiny little ship, 172 guests, to Alaska.
I think the best part of the cruise wasn't just being on board and being pampered and taken care of like crazy.
And it opened me up for what luxury was about, what great service was about, what the destination was about, and all the things that cruising had to offer.
It was late at night when the ship departed out of the port. We go past the old fort of El Morro. It's lit up, just this golden color. There's no other way to explain it. It was just a magical experience.